Out on the field for this First Division Stones Bitter Championship fixture against Featherstone Rovers. I'll give you the Saints team. Number 1, Phil Beavers. Number 2, Barry Ledger. 3, Paul Laughlin. 4, Steve Halliwell. Number 5, Kevin McCormick. 6, Brett Clark. 7, Neil Holding. 8, Tony Burke. 9, Graham Liptrot. 10, Paul Forber. 11, Andy Platt. 12, Roy Haggerty, and captain and loose forward Chris Arkwright. 2 subs this afternoon. Number 14, Sean Allen. Number 15, Paul Round. Of course, we welcome back today Andy Platt, fresh from international duty. And the presentation there to Steve Quinn.
Here, anyway, Featherstone team out on the field. There's a strong wind blowing from our right to left, so depending who wins the toss, I would imagine they'll use the wind to their advantage.
Thank you, Ron. Quite correct. In the late 50s, Featherstone dumped the Saints out of the Challenge Cup twice in succession. They were very much two shock results. Always very difficult to win here. Remember one particularly torrid game a couple of years ago when the Saints hung on to win. Two captains there, Peter Smith and Chris Arkwright. St Helens, of course, league leaders and hoping to remain so. Two teams change ends. Travelling St Helens support this afternoon. It'll be Neil Holding to start the proceedings. And we're on our way. Holding kicks deep into the Featherstone 25. Saints forwards in straight away. Featherstone get left. Neil Holding in the characteristic sweeper role here in defence for the Saints. Paul Laughlin in with the tackle. Together with Roy Haggerty. Featherstone clear the line for the sliced kick. Saints bring it away in the shape of Paul Forber. Driving into the Featherstone half. Working the blind side, Graham Liptrot turns it back inside. Saints go down the line. Arkwright to Beavers, Roy Haggerty. Roy Haggerty beats one. Offloads to Paul Laughlin. Barry Ledger outside him. Redundant as ever. Brett Clark acting halfback. Liptrot, Arkwright takes them on. Well held by number 10, Carl Harrison. What can Saints conjure up now? Neil Holding. Andy Platt running strongly. Cross kick by Neil Holding. Taken by Richard Marsh for Featherstone. Haggerty and Arkwright in hard. Featherstone scrum half or two. Works the blind side. O'Toole again. Big number 8, Slatter. O'Toole. Featherstone bring it left. Little chip kick. I don't really know what it's meant for, but it certainly turned Saints fullback Phil Beavers, who rather uncharacteristically kicks the ball behind his own line. And it'll be a dropout now. So look, so far going Featherstone's way. Ball hangs in the wind. Featherstone bring it away. O'Toole as ever, acting half-back. Works the blind side. Fox. Lyman. Nice ball inside to the big number 10 Harrison. Featherstone keep it alive. Paul Forber in with the tackle. Featherstone looking to take this ball wide now. Very fortuitous. Well, Phil Beavers came in with the tackle. The ball went to ground. Bit of luck really for both sides there, Ron.
Yes, there was a bit lucky there. Featherstone as it came across. As I said, the ball went out to one of the Featherstone men. They managed to get it back. Came over to number 4, Richard Marsh. He tried to get it onto Bibb. The original pass was forward, but he fumbled it and scrummed down now, 5 yards short of Featherstone line.
Ron Neil Holding tries to work the blind side, beats one with his speed, loses the ball. Featherstone come away with it. Bell. It should go down the line now. They've got an overlap. Well, a hint of obstruction there. More than a hint, in fact. Referee Whitfield opts for the knock on. Well, so far, a comedy of errors. Neil Holding to put the ball into the scrum, comes away with it. Offloads to Clark. Clark down the line to Laughlin. He'll have to run straight. Tackled there by Marsh. Arkwright, eager for the ball. Fends one off. Tackled by Bell, the number 11 for Featherstone. Saints again working the blind side. Roy Haggerty. Unfortunately, Roy bundled into touch by the Featherstone cover. Well, on the television yesterday we saw a team that was not capable of using the ball to the maximum number of tackles. Referee Whitfield penalises the Saints in the scrum. The ball comes in quickly for O'Toole to feed Big Harrison. Paul Forber covering there for Tony Burke, missed tackle. Fox. Platt with the attempted tackle. Featherstone have the territory at the moment. Fox did no numbers here, however, the tackles come in. Well, it could be a lot tighter defensively from the Saints here. Number 10, Harrison. Now Robin Whitfield gives the first penalty of the proceedings for holding down in the tackle. And now we wait for the inevitable bucket of sand. Meanwhile, Featherstone's Paul Lyman receives treatment. Hasn't been a particularly good season so far for Featherstone Rovers. As we said before, renowned as a cup team. As though the sand mound has collapsed. Referee Whitfield signals for the clock to be stopped. And once again, this wind certainly causing problems. We'll have to employ the finger. Yes. 2 points to 0 to Featherstone. Courtesy of scrum half Derek Fox. He seemed to play like an extra forward for Great Britain yesterday. Neil Holding restarts. Referee Whitfield signals play on, the ball going sideways in his opinion. O'Toole, Smith. 3 Saints tacklers there for the Platten Arkwright. Featherstone come away with it again. Big number 8 Slatter. Kick comes in. Bill Beavers fields successfully. The space on the right for Barry Ledger. And a good run there by the Great Britain cap. Game Liptot, where the numbers are. Tony Burke looking to get the ball away. Chris Arkwright, Graham Liptot rather. Chris Arkwright now in possession. Dummies. Pass goes to ground. Featherstone come away with it. Number 5 Bibb. Saints move breaks down. O'Toole, Fox. That's a good ball. Superb ball. Well, Ron Hoof, how on earth the Saints got away with that, God only knows.
Well, a brilliant breakthrough by Lyman, but he sidestepped past Beavers, no trouble. A tremendous pace there from Kevin McCormick, came back and tackled him short. Ended up with Lyman being penalised for a double movement. Anyway, Saints in possession, approaching their own 25-yard line.
Thank you, Ron. Early scares here for the Saints. It's out of their own 25 now. Magnificent cover tackle by Kevin McCormick. Lacking numbers here, Brett Clark. Looking to Chris Arkwright now with a bit of pep and verve. Arkwright floats the ball out wide. Saints bring it right. The passing's flat. Neil Holding. Well, the ball wasn't a particularly good one to Roy Haggerty. So far, from the Saints' point of view, a most disappointing performance. And it's early days yet. Fox to put the ball in when referee Whitfield is satisfied with these front rows. Well, he's penalised the Featherstone front row for something that was said. As ever with this Featherstone crowd. Tony Burke first man in. Beats one. Graham Liptot works the blind side with Paul Forbes. Getting a head of steam up, Paul. Graham Liptot as ever working the blind side. Trying to get Ledger through. And referee Whitfield penalises Graham Liptot, well, Barry Ledger I should say, for offside. Graham Liptot very much a blindside specialist these days for the Saints. certainly that was one means of attacking the Australians last Sunday on the blind side. Featherstone forward on the dummy run. And Paul forward in with a tackle. Pressure on these Saints forwards today, the likes of Fieldhouse and Jarvis in the wings. Fox, that's well taken, drifted away in the wind. Tackling's poor once again. Andy Platt comes in. Referee Whitfield doesn't like it. Indicates a stiff arm tackle. Now it looks as though Derek Fox will try and find touch. And that's a measure of the strength of the wind. Well, certainly the Saints are yet to show the form that has put them on top of the league. So far the game characterised unfortunately by errors of various kinds. Neil Holding to put the ball into the scrum. Kevin McCormick comes inside, takes them on. Good run by McCormick. Arkwright offloads. Halliwell. Good run by Steve Halliwell, bouncing off the cover defence there. Phil Beavers. Clark offloads. Neil Holding scurries his way through. Well, this should set the Saints up. They're in a good attacking position. Featherstone fullbacks hurt. I do believe referee Whitfield's given the free kick.
Yes, he's penalised if it is the fullback. Alex, he has definitely penalised him for holding on to Neil Holding as he was trying to get up to play the ball. We had Featherstone under pressure there. First time we've linked up really well. Saints driving forward 20 yards from Featherstone line, and a free kick to Saints. As I said, the Featherstone players getting treatment as Paul Loughlin's lining up for this penalty conversion. Paul Loughlin already kicked 72 goals so far this season. Been a bit off in recent matches, not as accurate as he usually is, but he's kicking against a rather strong wind now, so we'll, as I say, it's 20 odd yards out. We'll just have to see how he goes on.
Thank you, Ron. No easy kicks today, certainly with this wind. And once again, trouble with the placement of the ball. I guess you think low the ball, isn't it? So Fox to restart for Featherstone. Difficult ball to take. Still going. Saints working the blind side once again. And gaining extra yards there. Sweeping the ball to the right now. To midfield. Arkwright offloads. Roy Haggerty running wide, fends one away. Graham Liptrot, as ever acting half-back, works the blind side for Andy Platt. A couple of defences there, try to get Platt into touch. Linesman certainly can't decide. Platt stayed in, however. Liptrot to Clark. That's a good kick by Clark. Certainly one of the features of the Australian game is the kicking runs, and from yesterday's angle.
Yes, we did a lot of pressure kicking on the Australians, as you said, for position when we played them last week. Brett Clark, Neil Holding, as you say, trying to peg them back in their own half. Formidable opponents. Anyway, we're against a strong win, so went to Brett Clark, and he's kicked downfield, gaining ground. Neil Holding gets the ball out of the scrum there. Saints on the attack.
Barry Ledger ghosts his way through, avoiding the tackles. Well, that is why Maurice Bamford chose Barry Ledger to represent Great Britain. Positively ghosted through. I don't know how many Featherstone tackles, Ron.
No, I don't know how many Featherstone tackles either, Alex, but a brilliant there from the scrum. I think it was one against the head, the scrum, actually. Neil Holding came away with the ball. It was fed across to the left. Barry Ledger coming inside, looking for work. Took the ball, I would say, about 30 yards from the line, and it absolutely ghosted through. As you said, must have gone past 5 or 6 Featherstone players, and touchdown just to the right of the post. A brilliant individual try. Paul Loughlin lining up now. See if he can get his second goal of the afternoon. Bert Ledger's try, and he takes it beautiful, I would say. No, it just comes to the left of the posts. 6 points to 2. Saints in the lead, 18 minutes gone.
Thank you, Ron. Well, this wind is very, very awkward, especially as far as the Saints are concerned. Featherstone restart. And referee Whitfield gives the knock on. Handling error that should put Featherstone in a very strong position if they get the ball. Although Saints won that one against the head, and they do so again. Neil Holding. Saints down the line now. Phil Beavers. Quick hands here from the Saints. There's an overlap here for Ledger. Saints opt to take the ball through the midfield. Ball forward, driving through. Tony Burke now. Crashing through the Featherstone tackles. 2 good runs from the Saints props. Graham Liptrot trying to set play up. Chris Arkwright. Saints take it left. Distinct lack of blue jerseys for a split second there. Neil Holding. Little chip kick, trying to kick the ball up against the wind. The bounce was favourable for Featherstone. Referee Whitfield penalised the Saints, but offside. Well, certainly Saints must look to use this wind even when it's against them. That's a measure of how strong this wind is. Absolutely enormous kick. Unfortunately for the Featherstone supporters, it merely went dead. We shall restart with a tap on the 25. Tries to take the ball wide. Paul Forbert gains valuable yardage in the meanwhile. Graham Liptrot, Arkwright on the dummy run. Tony Burke, willing workhorse so far this afternoon. Roy Haggerty running wide as ever. Paul Loughlin to Graham Liptrot. Arkwright trying to force the gap. Brett Clark looking for the half chance here. Can he offload? Liptrot, superb hands to Platt. On the 6th tackle. What can Brett Clark do? Hoists one up against the wind, chases after it. Ball bounces forward. Saints have got to keep this ball alive. Featherstone have it, however. Featherstone keep it alive. once again, slipshod tackling. Crashed into the turf there by Chris Arkwright. Derek Fox, well, the idea was good, the actual application not so. Ron?
Well, Alex, considering they've got this tremendous win with them to their advantage, Featherstone, and they've done nothing with it. They've done nothing with it. As I said, so referee Whitfield stops play. Saints a bit lucky there. Paul Farber knocked on. Referee having a word with Peter Smith, the captain. Anyway, Saints are lucky. They'll be able to restart again. Bit of luck there, Alex.
Yes, as Coach Murphy would say, do the basics right. Graham Littrot already impressing in this game with his ball handling skills. Superb dummying as ever. Jack Clark to Arkwright, down the line to Neil Holding. Paul Laughlin goes inside. Poor old Barry Ledger. The Beavers, back Clark. It's Arkwright. Neil Holding, little chip against the wind. It's well taken by Bibb, number 5. Featherstone seemingly boxed in to their own 25. Kick goes in. That's a much better effort. Has he got the legs? Certainly has. Well, Ron, perhaps a better idea from the Featherstone angle, kicking before the 6th time.
Yes, and it's paid off for them. As you say, I think it's the first time they found touch from a kick through. The hooker, was that the hooker, Alex? O'Toole, I think it was, yes, O'Toole found touch 10 yards from Saints' line. Scrumming down now, Neil Holding to feed. Dare I say it, Featherstone haven't won a scrum, Saints getting 5-1, and there it goes, 5-0, 6-0 now. Saints coming away with the ball.
Yes, Paul Laughlin once again goes inside, ignores his winger. Barry Ledger's going to get frostbite this afternoon. Lucas Arkwright trying to drive through, loses the ball. Continued and seen something untoward. Referee Whitfield pushes the Saints defence back. This wind in favour. Looks as though they're going to have a shot at goal. Without the regular kicker. What a good kicker he is too, Steve Quinn. Now it's Derek Fox. It looks as though he's on Southport Beach. Score at the moment 6 points to 2 for the Saints, courtesy of that magnificent Barry Ledger try. Cut across the ball there, flew wide of the post. Neil Holding with the drop. Holds up against the wind, time for the cover to get there. Saints up there quickly. Ooh. Barry Ledger nobbles his man. Rather Featherstone trying to break this Saints defence with number 10 Harrison. Derek Fox lurking as the link man. The ball down the line. Well, it certainly looked like offside, but Whitfield's the man with the whistle. And this time he blows up for the knock-on. Neil Holding with the put-in. Certainly a dominance of scrum ball for the Saints. Walling both front rows. Gets away quickly. Neil Holding comes away with it. Brett Clark somewhat undecided. Made the most of a bad job there, I think, Brett Clark. Neil Holding. And Paul Farber slips on this Featherstone turf. Graham Liptrot working the blind side. Roy Haggerty looking for support. Eager to play the ball. Liptrot, Arkwright, Holding. Holding to Beavers. Holding, Liptrot. Holding, the tackling's there. In comes the support. Last tackle now. What variations have Saints got here? Graham Liptrot. Well, there's only one thing Mr. Whitfield can give there on.
Yes, he's penalises for crossing there, Alex. Taking the pressure off Featherstone. Fox to come away. Saints brought the ball out beautiful, as Graham Liptrot's good in the loose, this lad Liptrot. Anyway, Featherstone in possession on their own 25-yard line, playing the ball.
Certainly Saints have had despite that early scare when Kevin McCormick made that rather excellent cover tackle, very few instances where the defence has been troubled. Hardly have I spoken. And referee Whitfield penalises the Saints for laying on the man in possession. Well, talk about tempting fate. Keep it closed in future on, I think. Derek Fox should make the corner here. Curves the ball. Now Featherstone set up here. Big forwards looking to drive the way through. Platt at Forber. O'Toole acting half back. Stand-off Banks. Derek Fox. Fox offloads. The Saints cover was up very quickly. It certainly needed to be. We have Roy Haggerty on the wing at the moment. And Ted Harrison, Featherstone keep it alive. Derek Fox bobbing and weaving. Saints tackles coming. Referee Whitfield keeping the defence back. Ball switched inside. Oh gosh, that was close. Chris Arkwright, the tackler on Paul Lyman. Derek Fox offloads. And the Saints defence retrieves. Meanwhile, referee Whitfield penalises the number 11. Bell, I think for knees in the tackle run. Saints going blindside again. What a good run that was. Paul Forber. Halliwell. Roy Haggerty. Smashes the Featherstone number 11. Bell away. Clark. Graham Liptrot. Neil Holding. Long ball to Loughlin. Now, where's Barry Ledger? Chris Arkwright. Graham Liptrot. Bobby weaving. Dummy in. The last tackle. Neil Holding will try with a chip, I'm sure. Dummies, looks for the gap. Pease Ledger takes it well. We've put in touch. Certainly when you've got a winger of Barry Ledger's ability, you try and give him the ball as often as possible, Rob.
I would think so, yes, Alex. He was unlucky there. It was a very limited space. Brilliant break by Holding. Give it to Ledger, but unfortunately he stepped into touch.
And the ball comes out once again on the same side. Brett Clark looking for the gap. Held by the Featherstone cover. Saints bring it left. This Arkwright eager for work. Looks to break through. Unfortunately, in time to break the Rovers defence, the ball went forward. We'll have another scrum. Chris Arkwright broke very quickly from the other scrimmage that we just had. He joined the line. And for once, Saints don't have scrum possession. Saints penalised. And good clearing kick by Derek Potts. Wind assisted, of course. Number 10 Harrison goes bouncing to the turf. Peter Smith looking for his support. Ball goes to ground. Certainly on one or two individual little breaks, Featherstone look dangerous. The ball, the final pass has always gone to ground so far. Holding, works the blind side. Using these prop forwards as battering rams, I would imagine. The blind side once again. Saints retain possession. Try and keep the momentum going. Graham Liptot to Arkwright. The tackle coming in there. Well, there certainly was interference at the play of the ball. Chris Arkwright couldn't play it. And the Saints get the resultant penalty kick. It's a good kick in this wind. Good Paul Farber. Very difficult to tackle this afternoon so far, Paul Farber. There's an obstruction there as Roy Haggerty throws his arms up. Getting it top to Clark. Arkwright on the loop. Lost a bit of momentum though, still going. Brett Clark. Bobbing and weaving. Graham Liptot, Andy Platt trying to break the line. Featherstone cover does its job. Pass inside to Paul Farber, looking to offload. That's a good ball if the numbers are there. And Steve Halliwell held just short of the line there. Last tackle. Bill Beavers is there. Neil Holding chips through Neil Holding. There's the space. What a good score. Well, what an excellent try that was from by the quick thinking Neil Holding.
Yes, Alex, brilliant try there by Neil Holding. Quick thinking, this is what it's all about. Good work by Saints, took it right across the line. Brilliant pass, a long pass, I say, from Farber. Arguably one of Saints' most improved forwards. Went right across. Steve Halliwell comes steaming in, just brought down short of the line. From the play of the ball, it came to Neil Holding. he saw a little gap, chipped it through, followed it up and touched down just to the left of the posts. 10 points to 2 now. Saints in the lead with Paul Loughlin attempting his conversion. As I say, already kicked 1 goal this afternoon. He lines up there. No, unsuccessful again. The wind holds it out. It comes across the face of the goal. 10 points to 2. Saints still in the lead.
Thank you, Ron. Very difficult this one, but the height of the ball doesn't help. All goes well for the Saints. Their kicking game in the second half. Referee Whitby certainly seemed somewhat indecisive then. Saints players thought the ball had gone out on the full. Seems to be in agreement. The kick doesn't go very far. Featherstone setting themselves up. And to trying to clear the ruck. Fox, good numbers here, Featherstone. Ignoring the 2 men outside in Marsh and Bibb. Fox bobbing and weaving, making the extra man. Well held. Featherstone work it wide, fullbacks in the line, and the number 3, Kellett, has opened the Yorkshireman's account. Well, a good try, Ron, fullback in the line.
Yes, they worked it well then, Alex. As I said, if had us up here a few times, I say in the first 10 minutes they put us under great pressure. But it didn't pay off for them anyway. They moved it along the line there, finished off with Kellett going in at the corner for a try. Puts them back in the game at 10 points to 6. With, I think it's young Derek Fox going to attempt this conversion. He's got the win with him. As I say, it's about 40 yards out, I would say, with the angle. It's a good distance, right on the touch line and crossfield. Just have to see how he shapes with it. I say. Featherstone, considering they've not had any ball, Saints have mopped up on the scrums, 9 scrums to 0, but Featherstone have had the luck with the penalties. They've had 9 penalties to Saints 5. Derek Fox, I think it is now, lining up, attempting to convert this Kellett try. Keeps it up with the wind, nowhere near. It's 10 points to 6, Saints in the lead, all on half time now.
Yes, I'm sure Coach Alec Murphy didn't particularly want that. The lead reduced to that extent before the interval. Obviously gives Featherstone a psychological advantage. Saints kick deep. Tackles come in. Oh my God. Featherstone going down the blind side. And there is the hooter. That signals the end of this first half. Just shows you.
Back with you now for the second. Both teams back on the pitch now. No changes on either team at half time. Saints in the lead, 10 points to 6. Saints points coming from tries by Leisure and Holding, with a solitary Loughlin penalty goal, and Featherstone with a Fox penalty goal and a try by Kellett just before half time. 10 points to 6. Fox to kick off. Saints will have the wind in their favour this time. As I say, a very strong wind blowing from right to left as we are viewing. Saints 21 games unbeaten in the league so far. Last beaten at home at Knowsley Road the 19th of January by Bradford, 18 points to 8. Hoping to keep this run up, this great run. Fox kicks off. Arkwright fields. Arkwright drives forward. Brought down just short of the halfway line. Saints bring it left. Paul Farber driving forward. Good strong forward this Farber. As I say, arguably one of our most improved forwards. Plenty of competition now in the forward line. Graham Liptrot takes the ball. Characteristically goes blind side. Saints pressing forward. Neil Holding. Little chip kick through. Misjudges it there. As I say, only the second tackle. Tries to chip over using the wind. Unfortunately went straight into touch, and a scrum down just inside Featherstone's half now. Fox to feed. Featherstone win the first scrum. Big cheer from the crowd. Featherstone bringing it right. Brought down Brett Clark. Phil Weaver's up in the attack. Brings him down. Marsh acting half-back. Featherstone bringing it right. Over to Captain Smith. Finally brought to ground by Andy Platt. Featherstone Hooker taking it left over to number 11 forward. Bell feeds on to Lyman, I think it is. A bullet pass, and the ball goes to ground. In that tackle, the referee brings out Paul Farber, sees something that went on in the tackle, and penalises St Helens. 35 yards from Saints try line, more or less in front of the sticks. Fox is going to have a go for goal, I think. Yes, against a very strong wind. Well, Alex, I just didn't quite see what happened in that tackle. Could you enlighten me?
It looked like a tackle run by Paul Farber. I can see why he gave the decision against him. Certainly not an easy kick. These posts swaying in the wind. Will be a good kick if he gets it. In normal conditions, there shouldn't be much problem for an established kicker. But this wind really is howling from right to left now. A good effort if he gets it. Sorry about it, Fox. What a good. It has to be said. What a good kick.
Yes, it was a splendid kick, Alex, into a very strong wind. Into a very strong wind, and he gets the conversion. 10 points to 8, Saints in the lead. Saints to kick off, Neil Holding positioning the ball. He's going to kick it deep upfield with a very strong wind. Neil Holding kicks it forward. Featherstone player knocks on behind the line. Just trying to make out who it is. Yes, it's the centre, Kellett. He knocks on behind the line. A very powerful kick from Neil Holding. Obviously trying to do what Fox did before, which their try come from. Kicked it deep, just bounced in field. Anyway, Featherstone in the shape of Fox kicking off, dropping out from under the posts. Kicks deep, fielded by Paul Farber. He drives over the 25-yard line. Going strong, good strong runner. Brett Clark now, no. Graham Liptrot stepping up, acting half-back, takes it inside. Roy Haggerty out to Chris Arkwright, over to Andy Platt, on to Paul Loughlin. Good play by Saints, take it across there. Second tackle now. Phil Weaver's acting half-back, on to Graham Liptrot. Dummies to Chris Arkwright, takes the ball and takes the tackle. Phil Weaver's again acting half-back. Brett Clark, Neil Holding, inside to Haggerty. Inside again to Phil Weaver's up in the attack. Over to Paul Farber. Yes, he must be a try. Over to the left of the post. Brilliant work by the Saints there. Pressure was on. Brilliant work by Saints. And over for another try.
Yes, Ron, the Saints kept driving forward, kept the ball alive there with a series of good passes out of the tackle. And Paul Farber was on hand to increase this lead. Good time to score. It's 14 points to 8 now to the Saints, and a try that they certainly needed. Paul Loughlin with the attempted conversion. Certainly no problems wind-wise. And that's a good kick. Good kick by Paul Laughlin, 16 points to 8.
Thank you, Alex. Yes, brilliant try there by Paul Farber, his third of the season. Good strong runner, as I say, paid off the close to Featherstone line. Saints in the lead now, 16 points to 8. 6 minutes gone of this second half. Derek Fox to resume. It's Featherstone this half playing against a tremendous wind. Ball just falls over there, waiting to restart. And away we go. Derek Fox kicks deep downfield. Neil Holding takes the ball, feeds onto Barry Ledger. Barry Ledger jinking forward, brought down just short of the 25-yard line. Graham Liptrot taking the half-back position. Onto Tony Burke. Tony Burke driving forward. Referee Whitfield not keeping these Featherstone players back. The Saints still in possession. Andy Platt manages to unload. Chris Arkwright taking it right over to that wing. Paul Laughlin, good Featherstone tackling there. Good solid tackling prevented Paul Laughlin from unloading the ball. Chris Arkwright kicks forward, gathers the... Oh, I thought he gathered the ball. Ball still loose. Brett Clark kicks on. Fielded by the trialist winger for Featherstone. Number 2 trialist winger. Still in possession. It's a bit unlucky there. Brilliant bit of individual work by Arkwright. Then the ball going loose. Clark following it on, but just couldn't get possession. Featherstone in possession now. O'Toole acting half-back now. Going to take this ball left. Over to Derek Fox. Takes it long to the left. Brilliant Saints tackling the Platt and Arkwright. O'Toole as ever. Acting half-back. On to Derek Fox. Featherstone bringing it right. Peter Smith breaks the tackle. Feeds on. Good Featherstone play. Out to the trialist winger. Feeds the ball on, which was a forward pass. The referee was on the job there. He saw it to Kellett. Brilliant breakthrough there by number 6 standoff for Featherstone Banks initially, putting Saints under a bit of pressure. Good play there by Featherstone, Alex.
Yes, unfortunately attempted tackle left. Considerable overlap on the right, which Featherstone exploited. Very uncharacteristic role, of course. Saints bring this ball away now from the scrum. Away down the line. Can they keep it alive, Ron?
Well, let's hope so. Phil Beavers in possession at present. Brett Clark acting halfback. Feeds onto Tony Burke. Driving forward, Burke. Real strong forward. Full of grit and determination. Brett Clark acting halfback. Saints bring it left. Neil Holding. Roy Haggerty with him. Saints just getting a bit bunched, but Roy Haggerty acting halfback. Taking it right, over to Graham Liptrot, looking for create space. Lovely reverse pass to Roy Haggerty. Brilliant work there by Saints, resulting in Andy Platt going under the sticks. The linesman's on here for something, I don't know what it is. He was a bit late coming on, the try had been scored. Let's see what the referee, the outcome of this one is. Referee Whitfield. I don't know who he's having a word with anyway. Andy Platt has gone under the sticks. Try for Saints. 9 minutes gone of this second half, and Andy Platt scores.
Yes, as we've always said this last few months about Graham Liptrot. If he was black, he'd be a Harlem Globetrotter. Brilliant reverse pass to Roy Haggerty, and an excellent final pass to send Andy Platt soaring through. With the conversion, still gets a tremendous amount of height, even though it's under the sticks, and that's 22 points to 8.
Yes, a brilliant second half start by Saints. 10 points to 6 at half time, now leading 22 points to 8. Graham Liptrot there, as you say, brilliant back pass to Roy Haggerty. The gap was there, Haggerty scooted through it, fed on to Andy Platt in support, and Saints in a commanding lead at present. Derek Fox kicks off, kicks deep, taken by Paul Laughlin. Picks up, drives forward, just brought down short of the 25-yard line. Graham Liptrot, as ever, as we say, acting halfback. Neil Holding, lying deep. No, I beg your pardon. Tony Burke lying deep, driving forward. Referee Whitfield ruling that the ball was played incorrectly. Penalty kick to Featherstone. Featherstone electing to run it. On to number 10, Harrison. Harrison driving forward. 0-2, Lactin half-back. Taking it right to Slatter. Slatter driving forward. Second tackle now. Featherstone with the second tackle. 0-2, Lactin half-back. Finally, going on his own. Looking for the way through. Phil Beavers has him. Featherstone 10 yards short of Saints line. 0-2 again. Taking the Acting half-back. Featherstone moving it left. Then a change in direction through Bell, bringing it right. Featherstone on the attack here, 0-2, feeds it across. Inside pass, lovely reverse inside pass, the ball goes loose to Saints, no advantage to Saints, but he lets it go back to Featherstone. Featherstone in possession now, another 6 tackles, 10 yards from Saints line. Featherstone with 6 more tackles, can they make it count this time? Derek Fox taking it wide, cross field to Peter Smith. Saints pushing the Featherstone attack back. Onto Fox, long ball through there. Peter Smith finally gets the ball out to Fox, jinking and bobbing forward. Fox just brought down inches short of the line. Featherstone on the attack now, can they make it count? That's the hooker, 0-2, looking for a way through, no way through for him. Must be about the 4th tackle, I think. There's the short ball. Saints tackling tremendous. That's it, the 5th tackle now, and they've gained no ground at all, Featherstone. Attempt to kick through, deflected off Saints player's legs. I think it was Paul Farber. No, Andy Platt, off Andy Platt's legs. And Saints in possession. Saints trying to bring it away, clean the line. Roy Haggerty drives through, unloads inside. Paul Farber this time, driving forward. Graham Liptrot, acting half-back. Going to take this ball right. Yes, on to Tony Burke. Bring it away from the line. Brought down just short of their own 25-yard line. Graham Liptrot again. Chris Arkwright. Lovely ball from Arkwright. On to Roy Haggerty. He unloads to Steve Halliwell. The ball goes loose to Brett Clark. Still in Saints. Well, referee Whitfield ruled a knock on there. I think he was wrong. The ball looked as though it come back to me. Didn't look any knock on, but he's the man with the whistle, and that's it. What do you reckon of that, Alec?
I think you may well be right, Ron. Saints trying to keep the ball alive, ended up a bit scrappy, but that's the way it goes. Meanwhile, Derek Fox comes away with it. Petey standoff, half a gap, Saints covers there.
Yes, Featherstone full-back Barker in the line up there, making the extra man, but Saints tackling was up to it. Loose forward Lyman now in possession. Brought down 25 yards from Saints try line. Featherstone taking it left. Derek Fox, long pass out to number 4. Marsh tries to feed onto Bibb. It was a rather low pass, went to his knees, and the ball is knocked on. Scrum down now 5 yards from Saints line. He'll all in to feed. Saints come away with it. 2 scrums each this second half. Saints in possession. On to Paul Farber. Driving forward this Farber. Good strong lad. Looking to unload. But some good Featherstone tattle. Smothering tattle in including Bell. Stops him getting the ball away. Brett Clark acting half-back. Neil Holding kicks upfield. Tries to use this wind. Brilliant kick there by Neil Holding. Doesn't find touch though. Unfortunately, the ball bounces infield. Taken by the fullback Barker. He's brought down on his own 25-yard line. Featherstone in possession. Bibb, I think it is, driving forward. As referee Whitfield rules Saints offside. Brett Clark, I think he's picking out. Said he's offside, and the penalty to Featherstone. Featherstone brings it away. Quick play the ball. Peter Smith loses the ball. Loses the ball in the tackle. Brilliant pass there by quick thinking by Brett Clark out to Kevin McCormick. Tony Burke acting half-back. Saints taking it right. Lip trot across the line. Neil Holding looking for the gap. Long pass out. Phil Beavers in the attack. Overlap here. Over to Paul Loughlin. Comes inside. Phil Beavers again. Lovely linking work there by Phil Beavers. Andy Platt now taking the dummy half position. takes it blindside. Roy Haggerty lurking on the blind side. Feeds onto Barry Ledger. Unfortunately, the ball comes off Ledger's hand, goes into touch. Scrum down now 10 yards from Featherstone try line. Good bit of attacking work there by Saints. Got to pressurise this Featherstone defence. Derek Fox now to feed this scrum. Ball comes out Saints side. Arkwright in possession. No, Arkwright must have got shut. On to Roy Haggerty. Roy Haggerty, he knows the way to the line. Straight run at Haggerty. 3-4 tacklers just hold him up short of the line. Saints on the attack now. Penalty. Penalty to Featherstone. Somebody said something, and yes, for talking, referee Whitfield takes him another 10 yards. Featherstone having the best of this second half penalties, as they did in the first half. 4 penalties to Featherstone, none to St Helens at present. On to Slatter, driving forward. These big Featherstone forwards not making much impression on the Saints pack at all. O'Toole now, acting halfback. Going to take this ball right. Change of direction by Bell. Brings it left to Lyman. Bell again. On to Lyman. Over to winger Bibb. Brought down just inside Saints half. Featherstone bringing it right to Derek Fox. Long pass out to the Banks, I beg your pardon. Ball coming over here. Brilliant play by Featherstone. Out to trialist winger. It was a rather high pass. It was shoulder high. He couldn't really do much with it, but good enterprising play there by Featherstone, Alec.
Yes, good rugby from Featherstone. They brought the ball, swept the ball from left to right. Certainly deserved a better fate. Scrum down now. Neil Holding again retrieves for the Saints. Looks to get his backs away. Switches the ball inside to Brett Clark. And Derek Fox completes the tackle.
Thank you. Brett Clark plays the ball. Andy Platt in possession. Acting halfback breaks through a feeble tackle. Brilliantly picked up by Neil Holding. Saints still in possession. Out to Chris Arkwright. Saints on the rampage now. Brilliant play by Saints. Chris Arkwright. Out to Neil Holding. Takes the halfback position. Graham Liptrot. Paul Farber. Brilliant pass to Haggerty. One-handed out to Phil Vevers in the line out. Brilliant pass there by Haggerty. Gets it away. Phil Vevers linking up, making the extra man. Kevin McCormick acting halfback. Takes it right. Brett Clark across the line. Graham Liptrot, Andy Platt tries to fend one off. Still going Andy Platt. Lobbed pass out to Paul Loughlin. Out to Barry Ledger. Room for Barry Ledger. Can he get in at the corner? Yes, he touches down right in the corner, I think. No try. Referee Whitfield must be ruling touching goal, I think. 25 yard. Play the ball. Featherstone come away with the ball. O'Toole, as ever, acting halfback, taking it right. Big Featherstone forwards driving forward, looking to create some space. Leads out to number 12, Smith, Featherstone captain. O'Toole, acting halfback, takes it left, over to Harrison, crossfield to the hooker. The fullback, Nigel Barker in the lineup, but no way through for him. Dumped down unceremoniously. Banks now, acting halfback, taking it left. Good short ball on there to Fox. Unloads crossfield. Featherstone play the ball on the halfway line. Fox kicks downfield against the wind, sees the gap, nobody there. Kevin McCormick comes over to cover. Plenty of space, oceans of space. Goes on the outside, Kevin McCormick. Feeds inside to Steve Halliwell. In turn unloads to Brett Clark. Paul Farber across the line. Roy Haggerty. Dummies to get the pass out. Featherstone tattlers let him go. He keeps going, but referee Whitfield seen something in the tattle. A penalty against Featherstone. Something that's gone on in the tattle by Peter Smith on Roy Haggerty. Roy Haggerty remonstrating a bit, being dragged away, but Referee Whitfield just having a little word in his ear. No, he's brought Peter Smith over, the captain, I think, to... I just can't see who it is. I think it's the number 11. Number 11, Bell. Must have got a warning. Must have told him next time he's down the tunnel anyway. From the resulting penalty, which is the Saints' first penalty this second half, with fine touch on the 25-yard line, 25 yards from Featherstone try line. Saints driving forward, just brought down the first tackle. On to Neil Holding, cross to Brett Clark, looking for the gap through. Paul Loughlin lurking on this side, dummies through. Paul Loughlin brought down 15 yards from Saints line. Kevin McCormick, captain halfback, going to take this ball right to Brett Clark, across field. Neil Holding out to Chris Arkwright. Next the ball, turns his back into the tackle, looking to unload, but the Featherstone forwards have his grip clamped. Neil Holding now. Oh, steaming ball onto Andy Platt. Brilliant ball there by Neil Holding. Andy Platt coming from deep, resulting in a try to the right of the post.
Yes, Ron, first class finishing by Andy Platt, receiving a great ball from Neil Holding where it counts, namely on the burst. 26 points to 8 now to the Saints. I believe that's Andy Platt's second try of the proceedings so far. And Featherstone Rovers looking rather despondent now. Featherstone substitute Wild, warming up, certainly a bit wilder on that pitch this afternoon. Paul Loughlin having trouble placing the ball. Certainly no problems in this direction with the wind. Decided to dig into the turf rather than have the pile of sand. And makes no mistake. So, Ron, 28 points to 8 for the Saints. Things looking good.
Yes, things are looking good. 28 points to 8, Saints in the lead. Featherstone making a substitute now. Number 15, Wild. For number 11, Keith Bell. Brilliant work there by Saints. Neil Holding, as ever, dangerous since Brett Clark's come. Took a lot of pressure off Holding. Linking up well. Andy Platt running from deep. Brilliant deep run from Platt, resulting in his second try. And Platt's 5th of the season. Featherstone kick-off. Fielded by Paul Loughlin. Drives forward. Just brought down on the 25-yard line. Featherstone offside, yes, well offside at the play of the ball. Referee Whitfield rightly penalising Featherstone. Neil Holding to take the resulting kick to touch. Brilliant kick with the win by Neil Holding. Scything kick there, must have gained 30 odd yards. Anyway, Saints looking for a quick play of the ball. Graham Liptrot plays on to Paul Farber, steaming through. Good tackling there by substitute Wild. In the thick of the action. And referee Whitfield penalises Saints at the play of the ball, and a penalty to Featherstone. Featherstone now on the attack. 0-2. Feeds on to big Tim Slatter, number 8. Just brought down on the halfway line. 0-2 again, acting halfback. On to Harrison. Harrison driving forward. Push back. Gain no ground at all there, Featherstone. 0-2 again. Acting halfback, going to take it left, over to Derek Fox. Peter Smith coming inside, but Fox elects to take the ball across field. Barker, full back, up in the attack. Featherstone driving forward, Peter Smith in possession. 35 yards from Saints try line now. Featherstone in possession. 4 tackles, I think it is, already gone. Featherstone bringing it cross field, Wild, steaming through, fresh man. Good, well bundled down there. Phil Beavers, that's the 5th tackle, the last tackle now coming up. Over to Derek Fox, you can bet this will be in the air. Yes, grubber kick from Derek Fox. I think it was a slight miss kick. Neil Holding well positioned by the post there. Takes the ball. Saints in possession. Phil Beavers takes the dummy half position. Feeds on to Tony Burke. He's driving to the 25-yard line. Graham Liptrot again. Saints bringing it left. Andy Platt looks to unload. Tattled in possession. Neil Holding now. Back in halfback. Going to kick with the aid of this strong wind, kicks crossfield. Featherstone well positioned there. Barker, the full-back, feeds onto the fresh forward Wild, and he's brought down right on the halfway line. Featherstone breaking through some feeble Saints tackling, but Featherstone still on the attack, bringing it to the right. Long pass from Derek Fox over to Smith. Smith, the captain, inside to the scrum, the standoff Banks. Feeds on to Harrison and bursting through. 25 yards now from Saints line. Referee Whitfield trying to get the Saints back onto Slatter. This big prop forward, Slatter. Featherstone driving forward, gaining lots of ground now. 0-2, Lactin halfback. Slatter elects to play it to himself. Must be the last tackle now. This ball's going to go up in the air, you can bet your life. 0-2, Lactin halfback. Takes it over to Derek Fox. Grubber kick forward. Derek Fox comes off Saints player's knees. The ball comes back. Featherstone supporters crying for offside, but no offside in my opinion. Paul Farber in possession. Coming away with the ball. Graham Liptrot now. Taking it right. Over to Neil Olin. Kicking again. That's only the first tackle. Saints kicking for possession. Trying valuable ground possession anyway. Barker, the fullback, comes away with it. Saints are up to him. Paul Loughlin as Barker feeds it on. Yes, Shabby there. Feeds it on to Bibb, and he's bundled into touch. Barry Ledger bundles into touch unceremoniously just inside Saints half. Going to be a scrum down now, as I say, just inside Saints half. 28 minutes gone of this second half now. Saints in a commanding lead, 28 points to 8. Saints trying to use the win to their advantage anyway. Saints come away with the ball. Done well in the scrums today, Saints. Really mopped up in the scrums. 5-2 this second half. Roy Haggerty, caught in possession. Neil Olding now takes the half-back position. Over to Chris Arkwright. Feeds on to Tony Burke. Tony Burke trying to force his way through, trying to get the ball out to Brett Clark in support. Good Featherstone tackling, clamps his grip. Can't get the ball away. Ball coming cross field. Andy Platt. Graham Liptrot. Over to Brett Clark. Ball going crossfield. Chris Arkwright dummies. Tries to unload. Tim Slatter has his grip clamped. Last tackle now. This sequence of 6. Brett Clark. Little chip kick from Clark. Featherstone in possession. Unlucky there. Featherstone man just got his hand to it. The ball come back and Featherstone are in possession. Roy Haggerty pinched the ball off the Featherstone player. 13 loose forward Lyman and gets penalised for his trouble. Well, Alex, did you see anything there in that tackle?
Well, to look at Roy Haggerty's face, Ron, ever the innocent. Anyway, Featherstone coming away with this ball now. This Arkwright driving in as well, making sure, trying to make sure the player hits the turf.
Well, they won't go down, so let's get in there and bang them down. Harrison, I think it is, driving forward there. Or is it Paul Lyme? No, it's Harrison, that's correct. On to 0-2, Lactin halfback. Derek Fox taking it across field. Lyman up in the play the ball, sidesteps past one, brought down just inside Saints half. Featherstone now bringing this ball right. Knock on there. Oh, well, referee rules. And again, well, a couple of really queer decisions there from referee Whitfield. The ball was definitely knocked forward from Derek Fox, but he rules it okay. Featherstone with another 6 tackles now. 0-2, Lactin halfback. Taking it left, Derek Fox, across the field, over to Peter Smith. Peter Smith in possession, looking for the runners in the shape of Wild, the fresh forward. Caught in possession, just inside Saints half. Smith again, Lactin halfback, over to Derek Fox. Across to number 3, Kellett. This right centre. 0-2 again as ever, Derek Fox. Game hinging round to Derek Fox. Ball goes out there from Featherstone. Good play by Featherstone. Knock on there. Featherstone spectators seem to think that it was Saints. It should have been allowed advantage, I should say. But referee Whitfield rules a scrum down. We're scrumming down 25 yards from Saints try line. Neil Olding to feed this scrum. The ball comes out Saints side. As I said, Saints really mopped up in the scrums. Bullet pass on to Brett Clark. Saints in possession. Neil Holding again on the second tattle, kicks for touch, but unfortunately can't find it. So the ball picked up by Bibb, the winger, number 5 Bibb, on his own try line. The linesman on the far side's in, well, something in the tattle. I know Barry Ledger was in the tattle, but referee Whitfield reporting to the linesman, I beg your pardon, reporting to referee Whitfield. Saints bringing both their substitutes on now. Paul Round coming on for Paul Farber, and Sean Allen coming on for Brett Clark. 2 fresh men. I say 20 now, that's 32 minutes gone of this second half. As we say, only 8 minutes to go. Saints pegged back though with that penalty. Featherstone in possession, approaching the halfway line. Saints substitutes can't get on the field at present. They've changed their mind now. They're bringing Andy Platt off instead of Paul Farber. Andy Platt, 2 hard games like in 2 days, today's game and yesterday's international at Elland Road. Peter Smith in possession now. Banks, the acting halfback, looking for the gap, going cross field. Ball comes out to Featherstone, to the scrum, the fullback, I beg your pardon, Barker, jinking about, didn't know what to do with it, and he's tackled. Referee Whitfield penalising Saints for offside. Certainly been consistent with his penalties. He's definitely hammered Saints in the penalties. 7-2 this second half. As Saints substitutes now get onto the field. Andy Platt coming off, Paul Round replacing him, Brett Clark coming off, and Sean Allen replacing him. There'll be a little shuffle round now from the resulting penalty. Featherstone kick downfield, 20 yards from Saints line now. Featherstone in possession. O'Toole acting halfback as ever. Feeds on to Harrison, driving forward. Featherstone 10-15 yards from Saints line. Featherstone bringing it right. Fox. Featherstone forward, steaming through. Brilliant tackling there. Paul Round in the thick of the action straight away with Chris Arkwright. On to Derek Fox. Out to number 3, I think it is, Kellett. Driving forward, I beg your pardon, number 13 Lyman. Featherstone bringing it cross field. Shabby play there by Featherstone. Must be Saints possession. Yes, Sean Allen drops on the loose ball. Saints coming away. Paul Loughlin, Barry Ledger with him. Barry Ledger inside, looking for space. Unlucky Ledger loses his footing. Turning round, unlucky Barry Ledger there, creating the space, and unfortunately loses his footing. Anyway, Tony Burke driving forward, approaching the halfway line. Good solid game these Saints forwards today. Graham Liptrop now takes the half-back position. Over to Neil Holding, long ball onto Paul Round. Paul Round fends 2 off, brought down just short of the halfway line. Kellett and Banks in at the tattle. Neil Holding, lobbed ball over to Chris Arkwright. Inside ball to Agassi, just can't gather that ball. And knocks on. Ball fallen on by Paul Farber, resulting in the scrum. 5 minutes to go in this second half, I make it, so roughly 28 points to 8. Saints in a commanding lead. Derek Fox to feed this scrum. Referee Whitfield moves out of the way. Well, he put that in the second row. Referee Whitfield was right there, but he lets it go. Featherstone in possession. Banks acting half-back, taking it left. Over to Harrison. Harrison driving forward, approaching Saints' 25-yard line. I think it's Banks acting half-back, taking it right. Derek Fox. Long pass out to Smith. Smith out to Kellett. Kellett driving forward, but Smith on the loop. Brilliant dummy by Smith. Feeds onto this trialist winger, number 2. He's not had the best of days, this trialist winger. He's dropped another ball. Anyway, Saints, Kevin McCormick drops on it, and Saints coming away, taking it crossfield. Tony Burke in possession. Just gets over the 25. Goes out of his own 25-yard line area. On to Paul Farber, driving forward. Graham Liptrot, acting half-back. Going to take it right. Over to Chris Arkwright. Paul Round, fresh man. Paul Round, driving forward. Pushes 2 off. Still in possession Round. tries to get the ball out, has his grip well clamped. Sean Allen, Saints other substitutes, going to react in half-back. Ball comes left. Long ball from Liptrot. Good cover by Steve Halliwell. Gets the ball out to Phil Beavers. Phil Beavers as ever in support. Over to Neil Holding. Out to Chris Arkwright. Oceans of space here. Lovely lob pass to Paul Loughlin. Looks inside for Barry Ledger. But his grip was clamped. Brilliant play there by Saints after some shabby handling here. Barry Ledger tries to kick through. Ball snaffled by the Featherstone defence. Featherstone in possession nearly on their own line. Driving forward. Oh, brilliant break there. Smith, I think it is. Proving his captain's part. Driving forward. A good 25-yard run there. Featherstone in possession. Looking for the ball out to Smith. Ball gone to ground. Roy Haggerty. Lurking there. Out to Steve Halliwell. Yes. Try behind the sticks for Steve Halliwell. Well, Saints lost the ball over there, nearly on Featherstone line. Featherstone possession, they make a mess of it, and Saints scoop it up and go under the sticks for another try.
Yes, Ron, that really sets the seal on a very good Saints victory here this afternoon. Roy Haggerty picked up the loose ball, stepped off his left foot and fed the eager Steve Halliwell. Really sets the seal on a fine Saints performance. And Paul Loughlin about to convert, we hope. Paul Loughlin lines this attempt at goal up, and it's successful. So 34 points to 8. Always good to win in Yorkshire, especially on a day like this, on a pitch like this, which of course slopes from left to right.
Yes, it's a rather wild day, as you say, Alex. Always a good win over here, as Saints finally getting into the stride. Derek Fox starting off. Only a couple of minutes left of this game. Neil Holding gathers. Feeds on to Chris Arkwright. Inside ball to Paul Round. Fresh legs, Paul Round. Driving forward. Oh, a brilliant try by Paul Round. He must be over to the right of the sticks. What a brilliant try by Paul Round. Straight from the kick-off. Arkwright fed onto Round. And he stretched out there. Fresh man must have run a good 75 yards there. All on full time. Saints score another try.
Well, Ron, just when we're packing our bags up, Rambo Round does his stuff. Yes, as you say, a fresh pair of legs and really tremendous finishing by Paul Round. The applause rippling even from the Yorkshire contingent for that score, but veritably ripped through the home defence there. And once again, Paul Loughlin has a chance to improve his total of goal kicks for the season. 38 points to 8. No, the ball going wide of the near post there, Paul Loughlin. Well, Ron, any more excitement in the time remaining?
Well, they've got to kick off again, Alex, so anything can happen. And as I say, Saints have been averaging 37 points a match in their previous 8 games. Featherstone not having the best of fortunes, as I say, Saints have played 8-1-8, 300 points for before today, 99 against. Featherstone have played 9, they've only managed to win 2, drawing 1. 153 points for, 241 against, 5 points total in the league. Anyway, Derek Fox is not risking one of those deep kicks, a shortish kick, fielded by Sean Allen. Phil Beavers takes the acting half-back position, on to Tony Burke. Tony Burke pushes one off, drives forward, brought down on the 25-yard line. Referee Whitfield screaming to the Featherstone forwards, the Featherstone players to get onside. Anyway, Graham Liptrot takes it blindside. Short chip kick through there, Barry Ledger's up on it. Yes, Featherstone at 6s and 7s there. Bibb, I think it is, manages to get the ball. Featherstone bring it across field. Featherstone in possession now, bringing it right. Number 4, Marsh brought down. Pass on to Derek Fox. Uncharacteristic mistake from Fox. Snatches at the ball. Knock on. Scrum down now, right on the halfway line. And it must be all on full time now. Neil Holding to feed this scrum. Saints have had plenty of scrum possession this second half. 5-3. That one making it 6-3. Phil Beavers unloads to Neil Holding. Neil Holding up. Inside ball. Oh, brilliantly taken by Beavers. Well, that was a hint of luck there. Neil Holding scooted through. Just turned the ball inside to Phil Beavers. The ball bounced. He knocked it up with his foot. A bit fortuitous, and scoops it up and goes under the post for a try.
Yes, Ron, what can we say? Phil Maradona Beavers there. Well, good teams make their own luck, you know, and tremendous break by Neil Holding. Didn't Phil Beavers finish in style? That's 42 points to 8 now. I think Phil must have thought he was playing Australian rules football there. Well, they all count. Absolutely matter. Good afternoon, welcome to Watersheddings for this afternoon's league match between St Helens and Oldham.